I said they do this later. I just had to, I'm redoing it because I ran out of storage, so I'm going to try to shrink it down some. Laurie's awake. Semi-alert. I have nothing but nice, best words you can come up with for the nurses and everything else. They're awesome. They really are. I mean, everybody's heard horror stories about Folsom Valley. I'm just going from what I've seen in the last couple days. They're awesome. The nurses are, at least. Her main doctor, I've yet to meet her. She's got so many doctors in there, guys and girls. I told Ashley today, I said, I need a playbook to figure out what doctor's doing what. I cannot keep track. I'm not being funny or sarcastic. I literally cannot. There's that many of them. I saw one yesterday. I couldn't even pronounce his last name. His first name was L. And her day nurse told me today he was pulmonary, whatever you call it. Our surgeon, well, I'm not even going there. I guess he's the one that's on her regular ND. I haven't even met him yet. I want to meet him. They keep saying she has uncontrolled diabetes, and I'm about to blow my fuse over that one. Because no, she don't. No, she does not. This infection drove that up. Because I'm the one that monitors everything like a hawk. So I know what her sugar levels were. I've had them down to 170, 180. They want it down to like 99. That ain't happening. Her GP will tell them that's not going to work for her. But she went over surgery last night. They were going to take out some more of the necrotic tissue, and they did not. They rinsed it out and sent her back up without the ventilator and all that. I talked to the case manager today. He said he's heard from the grapevine. They will do more to that surgery. One, I don't know. Her white blood cell count dropped from 22,700 down to 11,500 overnight. That's a good thing, but there's still a long road ahead. Her surgeon said she'll recover and everything be done in weeks. No, dude. Son, you need to sit down and grow up. It's going to take months. I don't like her surgeon. He's like 30 years old and thinks he knows everything. And he don't know much. At least not from what I've seen. I mean, I've seen good example. I'll try to make this quick. Sunday, Laurie's ex-husband and his wife and I were here, all of us, John, Pearl, that's their names, I call them Proto. They're wheeling Laurie down for rush her in for surgery, and then the ER doctor pulls us back and says, no, the surgeon hasn't even put in the orders yet for her CAT scan on her leg. Last night, same setup. I got two anesthesiologist doctors in there, the RN, the nurse for the OR. They're getting her unhooked from every. I mean, she's had more IVs going on her than, wow, I could believe. Plus her O2. She was on a ventilator. These guys had her unhooked from all that, and then they come to find out the surgeon never put in the orders for the surgery yet. So they had to hook her back up. As they're hooking her back up, then he decides to get the orders in. While they're down there last night, and that's one other thing I can't figure out is they're going to put a colostomy in Thursday, do the prep tomorrow night, which is going to put her in sheer pain. And I can pretty much tell you that's, even her nurse said that's going to be beyond pain. They got a roller, washer, it's going to be nothing but sheer pain. And I'm like, back home they'd have done that last night when they already had her on the table downstairs. Instead of having to go put her through all this crap all over. The wound is literally where her butt was. And yes, I did say was. That her butt is gone. That infection ate it. Forgot to tell you, this video ain't for the faint of heart. God's placed different people that I've been relying on. Holly and Lloyd in Canada, I love you guys to death. When she gets through this, We're figuring out how to get it together. I don't give two craps about Trump. I'll tell him to kiss my ass and because we're going for coffee. My sister Holly, North Carolina, her and I have always been close since we were kids. My daughter-in-law Jasmine, who was Minmon's mother, she blew my mind. I'll explain. She does not like my ex-wife. But I'm being sarcastic and truthful. Who does? Really, who does? Nobody. I didn't think she liked Laurie. Yep, I got scolded. She loves Laurie. She calls Laurie Mom. So I was leaning on her. Our daughter Ashley, who you all heard me call it half pint turd and everything else, she keeps saying she's going to be all right. Laurie has not eaten anything. Today made day number 11. Something like that. Well, the nurse actually got her to eat Jell-O. Praise God. She told me that. I literally almost fell on the floor. I almost passed out. That was a massive shock. Girl brings up the food trays, brought her in. I'm like, okay, what are we bringing this in for? Because Laurie's on liquid at best. And she brought in something therapeutic and short. She said, if she doesn't drink anything else, please make sure she'll drink this. And my brain's already going, and how I got to do it. Didn't even have to do that. She didn't want to drink it. So I shook that up, put a straw in it. She inhaled it in one shot. Love it. Because that's going to help her. Not eating, that's going to be, that alone is going to be a huge help. I'm trying to keep this quick because I know I've only got a few minutes on this thing before I got to clean everything out. I should grab the V40. That's upstairs. It's going to be a long road. Her surgeon said this will be weeks for her to recover. No, dude. We're talking 3, 4, 6 months before she gets back recovered. Or maybe even longer. That's even come from the nursing staff, who I trust more than most doctors. So, it's going to be it's a long road, and she's nowhere near out of the woods. Not even close. How much time we got? I got a couple of minutes left on this thing yet. The nurse and I were comparing what Laurie's got to do to likely when a baby starts trying to walk. First you got to crawl, then you can walk. Laura is the name of her day nurse, and Laura said she's not even at the stage where she can think about starting to crawl. She thinks they've stopped the infection from spreading. If they've done that, then we can start kicking this sucker right out the door. They've not ordered any new CT scans lately, and I don't know why. Unless they want to wait and give the antibiotics time to see if it's starting to shrink this infection, which maybe doesn't make sense. I don't know. But all I know is the love of my life is up there. Right now she's sleeping. She's been moving around like this with her butt, and that's where the open surgical wound is. And I've been telling you need to sedate her because she wants to get out of that bed. She's all over that bed. And we got her on the Lawton, which ain't been working. Yesterday I had her on a fentanyl drip. That worked. I guess they must increase the Lawton because that seems to be working now. She's getting more clear-headed. Problem is her BP's down. We got to get that back up. Before all this transpired, her BP was fine. I think I told you her white blood cell count dropped like 11,000 points overnight from 22.7 to 11.5. So that's a plus. But we got to get a red blood cell count back up and some other stuff back up. She's going to colonoscopy prep tomorrow night and colostomy Thursday. So it's going to be a long road. So, but this thing's going to cut off in another minute or so. So before it does, I thank you guys for praying. And keep praying. Because I'm going to finish this here and I'm running back up there. Because I've got to walk through the ER emergency room doors, clear across probably at least halfway across the hospital. Go up a set of stairs, take a right, go through double doors to subway is, take a left, go down there, find the elevators, take that up to the 5th floor. So, I don't care. Not that anybody cares about that part. But she was getting cold, so I told her I was going to come down and grab one of the blankets we use. So, but that's what's going on. Ollie, Lloyd, if you're watching this, I know everybody's praying, and I know how this is going to sound. You guys have been awesome. Y'all been awesome. Holly, tell the old goat, I don't care if what we got to do. We're getting together for that coffee. Let them try to stop me. They're going to find out. That will be the worst mistake for the day. I got a temper. What can I say? I'm trying to keep it in check. My politically correct button went out the door and ran over. Until she's back on her feet, it's broken and getting sent in for a repair. Laurie is my everything. I love that woman with everything I've got. But I'll tell you what, I'm smoking like a chimney and I don't care. I really don't. My daughter-in-law asked me, when are you going to get sleep? I'm not. I'll grab an hour or two here and there, and that's about it. So it's coffee and cigarettes. And a lot of adrenaline. But that's neither here nor there. But I'm going to go back upstairs with my baby. I'm going to run up to the house tomorrow and take Ash to work, pray 8 o'clock in the morning, pick her up at 5. So, all right. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. God bless. Bye.